brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Cleveland Browns. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Cleveland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's at the clear. The 30. He's at the 10. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready, set.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. First down now, ball at the 33. A give left side. Here's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Cool, all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 boxes. Hurt. Rig. Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
70 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Come on. Let's drive him 60. Nice.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. That's complete. David Njoku. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Sanders setting the pass. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing again here, Sanders. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Throw caught by his running back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
From the gun, Judkins. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And then they have to try and backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown and layup. The Falcons grow their early lead to 13. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready up.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Here's Sanders now. Caught, nice game left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Judkins out the middle. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. 1 quarter away so far. 17-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking down to 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. He's away from 1. For a second, we thought he'd get the first, but it winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
He'll pass it this time. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To the air, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
They send out Greg Zuerlein for the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Staying with Robinson. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Penix here from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Check 60, check 70 Lion. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Trying for it with Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their game look doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights, ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Ready.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. On target here to Njoku. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in a hurry up here. Penix working from the gun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Viking 18. Bronco. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, here's Sanders. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Ready? 70 Rangers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. Back deep for the Falcons is Mike Hughes. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Final throw before the break. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. lined up and ready to boot this one away. Jackson now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
That's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On the set.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Goal gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was there, he just couldn't corral it. And it's third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Falcons isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. Gonna take this in after 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
On 2nd down, Robinson. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go. Firing quickly as Penix, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Given 9 yards, he almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Carter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Air it out on third. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, return men always think they're breaking the next one for a highlight reel touchdown. They've got to have that confidence. But sometimes that confidence leads to recklessness. It's a fine line. And they could get it pushed out trying to do too much. That almost ended up the wrong kind of highlight.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Now Sanders. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. He picks up 28 on the play. Well, that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Handoff now to Judkins. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
To throw now is Sanders. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Sanders now. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Okay, great.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Sanders setting the pass. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip the cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Gets him on the out route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Browns first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time?
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns now trail by just a point in the fourth. David Njoku, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. That one's out and cut on the right side. We got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
That one complete to Pitts. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds.
Ready. Go! Mustang 19, Panther 60.
To the air on first down, Sanders. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
Ready? Gravity Lion. Let's go now.
Going again here, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Desperation time here. He puts some juice on a deep. Big gain downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Get it. Ready?
Judkins running between the tackles. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Here's the backup, first throw. Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed to his running back. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Here we go, set. Set go.
Setting up to pass. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So 2nd down coming up.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here he is to throw. This one's in lanes, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Desperation time here on 4th. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 from the 43.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go. Pack the 60. Pack the 60.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Now to give to Bijan. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Back to the line they come, second down. Shotgun snap, they give to Robinson. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. He's going to be third down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Got to figure out this third down here.
Here we go. Shot. Bronco.
Drawn up for him. Same guys, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Fielded at the 11. It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Shut up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.